Hey everyone, I said that I would share this video with you all and just wanted to take a moment to tell you a little bit about why I'm so passionate about helping others to become fit and to become healthy and to live healthy lifestyles at this point in my life. I definitely have struggled throughout my life with my weight, and I just want to help others with that struggle, because I finally found something that works for me, something that's doable for me, and I've been able to make this lifestyle change, and it's totally changed my life and the way that I feel and the way that I view myself and the way that I view food and nutrition and exercise. But I just wanted to take a moment to tell you about my past, and hopefully it will help others and inspire others to know that you're not alone. I can't promise you that there won't be tears, so just bear with me. All throughout my life, I've struggled up and down with my weight. I remember being a little girl, even before I started school, and I just wanted to cheer. I wanted to be a cheerleader. I looked at all the other cheerleaders, during the basketball games, and it was always my goal to cheer. So whenever I was growing up, I remember even as early as 3rd grade, noticing that I wasn't quite as thin as the other girls, and they were naturally skinny. And I realize now that, skinny and healthy are not necessarily the same thing, but, when you're a child, that's all you see, and that's all that others see, unfortunately. And so I just struggled with that because, I would get made fun of. Other people would tease me about my weight, and it was just really hard. Because when I got to, to middle school, and I wanted to try out for the cheerleading squad, I always felt like I was the outcast in the sea of people, of naturally thin girls, and it was just hard. And so by the time I made it to high school, I was well aware of my struggles with weight, and I'd already been on several diets by that point. I remember, diet after diet, and I remember, just feeling like how unfair it was that these other girls could just eat whatever they wanted, that they could drink whatever they wanted, soda, and eat chicken nuggets and pizza, and then they would go and they would complain, "Oh my goodness, my size 2 jeans are too big. I'm gonna have to go down a size." And so that was just really hard to handle, because in order to maintain my weight in high school, I was on constant diets, on and off, just watching what I ate. Here I was eating carrots and celery and fresh foods, just trying to, and doing Slim Fast shakes, and packing my own lunch and everything like that. And they were in between school and practice, or eating whatever they wanted, fast food and soda. And so it definitely was a struggle, and it was something that was hard to take in and to understand. And I realize now that it's not about being thin. It's not about, um, you know, necessarily the size that you wear, but it's about being healthy. And naturally, weight loss would be, would happen if you live healthy and you exercise and you eat well. But we are all still going to be different sizes. I'm never going to be a size 0. It's just not going to happen for me. It's not the way that I'm made, but I have realized that, and I'm going to be healthy regardless. I'm going to be going to exercise, and I'm going to eat right, so that I can feel better. And that's really the main thing, is that I feel better, and I have the energy to not only make it through my life and to make it through my days, but to actually enjoy life. And so going throughout high school, it was still a struggle though, and I'm sure some of you guys can relate with that. I would just feel like I was judged by others. I would feel judged because I wasn't stick thin, and I know that looking back at my pictures, actually I was not big. I thought that I was big. I thought because I wasn't in a size 0 or a size 2 that I was big, but looking back at the pictures, I honestly wasn't. And it still didn't stop others from judging me and from making me feel like I was. And it didn't stop others from doing things like, whenever I would tell them a size for my uniforms or for my cheerleading outfits and stuff like that, they would order me a size bigger just because. It's like, yeah, they didn't believe that I was that size, so they would just say, oh, we'll go ahead and order you this. I remember getting in my cheerleading uniform, and it was big and baggy, and all the other girls fit. I had to go and get mine altered to fit because it was ordered bigger for me. So it's just things like that that made it really difficult. So after all that upkeep in high school, I went on to college, and I was no longer cheering. So I just kind of ate whatever I wanted, did whatever I wanted. No one knew me there really, and I just got to live my life, and with that came a lot of weight gain, and got to the point my junior, or I think it was my senior year of college, when I realized that I needed to do something. And so I started running. I started eating healthier, but it was still more of a diet. I just basically cut down on everything and wasn't really living healthy. I was just dieting, and I got down to a size 6, which is the smallest that I've ever been, and I loved it. But with the diets, I couldn't keep it up. So whenever we got married, again, I gained weight. I gained about 45 to 50 pounds after we got married, my husband and I. And so, yeah, I was miserable. Last April, as many of you have seen, I was miserable. I hated going to the closet and pulling out clothes that just stretched over me. I only had about 5 outfits that would actually fit, and I actually had to leave some of my jeans and pants unbuttoned and just wear long shirts because they were not even closing anymore. And I know that I could have went and bought bigger clothes, but I didn't want to, first off, and we definitely didn't have the money to buy a whole new wardrobe, and my energy level was awful. The moment I woke up, literally the first thought that I had was, when can I get a nap? When can I schedule that in? On my way to school and home from school, I was doing like the head nods and falling asleep. It was, and I managed to make it home, and I would lay on the couch. So I just really had no energy, and I just felt awful. So whenever I looked in the mirror, or when people tried to take pictures, like I was hiding from the camera, I would untag myself from people's photos and from good memories and good times with my friends, because I didn't want to see what I looked like. And so I realized that I had to do something for my health, and it's then that I transitioned into slowly making my lifestyle change. It took several months, and then really in August is when I started really focusing on my health. I did some walking and I did some random workouts and everything in the summer. I did lose some weight. I was feeling better for sure. But in August I kind of started my journey with my health and my nutrition, and I've worked out almost every day for at least 30 minutes or more since then, and I have committed to 80-20 clean eating plan, which means I'm eating clean 80% of the time. I'm eating unprocessed foods and healthier options at least 80% of the times. But what's really made it manageable for me is that I'm allowed to myself to have those treats, to still continue to treat myself from time to time. And I've learned about moderation, and I've learned about portions, and I've learned about how to make this into a lifestyle, and it's totally changed the way that I view food and nutrition and exercise. And really, because of all the struggles that I've had, and because I've found something that's worked for me, is why I'm so passionate about helping others. I want them to have the same life that I have. I want them to overcome the issues of weight in their past, and I want them to know that it's possible. I want them to have that encouragement, to have that support that they need in order to succeed and to live healthy and not have to deal with those struggles any longer. So that's just a little bit about my journey. It's a little bit about my past, and hopefully it helps you guys to understand more about where my passion is coming from and why I'm trying to inspire others with my journey. So thank you so much for listening. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a good day.